Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 25 of the Road to Top series. I am Stay Toasty, and we just finished the transfer window. It is the 2nd of September, and as far as transfers are concerned, we haven't made that many. We brought in a couple players. First of all, we now have a connection with Fiorentina, which is nice. Pretty good team. So a relationship there. If they want to buy, if we want to sell, stuff like that. We bought in Brusant, right back, a quality player. 3 stars. Does mental everything does pretty well. He's made a cover for Ash Cruz. That's basically what I'm using him for. Bought Savino Pellegrini from Fiorentina. A lone striker. I just wanted somebody to, a third option behind Lysenko and Paredes, just in case something happens. Obviously, if you've seen the series, we don't have much luck with strikers, so we don't know yet what's gonna happen. And then Marcus Bay, which is somebody I'm really excited for, a Danish attacking midfielder. Great player, lots of potential. Again, he's going to be playing behind Silva, but I'm sure he's going to be challenging for some playing time as well. I like his work rate. I like his off the ball, I like his determination. Passing's not great. Good technique, good pace. There's definitely something here that we can work with, that we can improve on and stuff like that. Formerly of Ajax and Brøndby, so if you're wondering if you want to take a look at him. And then as far as outs, we didn't make that many outs. We sold Freitas, which is one of the guys from the youth team. Striker, with Lysenko playing so well, I'm not really a fan. He doesn't really have any really physical. He's not physically gifted really at all. I mean, good free ticket taking, but I don't know. There was something about him I didn't like. And we seem to keep producing players with Lysenko performing as well as he is. I didn't feel we needed him. Testa we sold to Ufa. I think where are they? They're in Russia. In Russia, yeah, they're in Russia. So he's going out there again. Never really played for us. Never really performed well at all. And then Subreda. We have some depth in the midfield area, with the likes of Loureiro, Bove, Teixeira, and Grimshaw. I thought it'd be best for him to get some loan out in the same division as us. Again, he has some great physical stats. He needs to work on his technical stuff. But that's something. He's only 17 years old. I think he's good enough to be playing in this division. And I just felt like if he was on our team, he wasn't going to play as much because we do have some quality in that midfield now. So I just felt like it'd be best if he got some consistent playing time in Santa Clara, which I think he will. So yeah, and then as far as the games we've played, we've continued to play well. We beat Sportivo do Chaves 2-0. We beat Sportivo do Chaves 2-0. Again, started Lysenko. He didn't have the game we were looking for. I think based on we started Paredes because Lysenko didn't play well in the game against Santa Clara, our second game against Santa Clara. So I gave Paredes the start, and he scored a goal. And Silva has been playing well. Him in this game and the last game played well. Django was back in. He's probably our worst performer, but first game back after injury, so I wasn't too worried. Again, looks like we dominated the game. We had it pretty much in hand. Against Porto B, this was a frustrating game just because, not that we got dominated or anything, but we we had a chance to win this game twice. We were up 1-0, we were up 2-1, just kept allowing them in, and their goal was in the 93rd minute. Way after I was expecting the referee to blow the whistle. He only gave 2 minutes of extra time, of added time, and obviously it went much farther than that for them to score the equalizer late like that. So frustrating, you can't. I mean, you can't talk about this game without. I mean, this team is just ridiculously good. They have Laurent Depotre. Uh, he, he's played in the Champions League. We've we have a player that just played in the Champions League maybe 3 or 4 years ago for Ghent or Genk. So that's just type of the quality we came up against this game, and we performed well. So I'm happy with the result, considering the type of player we're playing against. So yeah, let's get into this our lineup today against Gondomar. Alright guys, so this is going to be our lineup for today. Vincencini in goal, playing well. Vash Cruz playing well after a disappointing season last year. Ikic and Dinis Almeida have been our center back partnership so far this season. They've been playing well. Django, left back. Loureiro, Grimshaw in the midfield. Rui Teixeira is out with an injury. Our behind the striker, pretty much the same team. We're playing well. Firmino, Silva, Talica, and then Perez, who's been playing well. Lysenko had that hat trick in the first game of the season. Hasn't done much since. But that's just, he's a young kid. He just probably needs consistency. The bench, we have João Virginia, Nade, Bove. He's probably going to come on to see what he can do. Lysenko might bring him on. Bruno Sancho, our new signing. Aurelio, who can play on both wings. And then Marcus Bay, who can play in that attacking midfield role. Or do a job in like a number 8 role. If push comes to shove. So yeah, I mean, again, we've been on a good roll of games. We need to continue it today against Gondomar. Good team. Again, like I said last episode, disappointing for them. They did not get promoted last year, even though they were very close. Just a point off. So they're definitely motivated for this season. We have to continue playing well. We haven't dropped points this season. We should have started the season with 3 straight wins. Didn't happen for us, but today we can make up for that with a good performance. Started off pretty well. Started off with heavily with all the possession, basically. They've kind of come back into the game, and they just got off their first shot, a half chance. We have a highlight here. Grimshaw, Talica making a run here. He finds Perez. Perez, what is he going to do here? The striker. Finds Firmino. Oh! And not well done for Firmino. Firmino could have done a little bit better there. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Perez did a good job finding him in the box. They have a counter here, but it does not lead to anything, as a highlight did not continue. Yeah, Firmino probably could have done a little bit better. He's not he's a winger. He's not that type of player to. He doesn't have the touch that maybe a Talica has. But still, a player of his quality, I feel like could have scored there. Almost 25 minutes into the game here. They've definitely come back into it. They have a highlight here. Fabio finds Rodrigues, and Rodrigues does a great shot, I believe, on his left foot. João Rodrigues. I mean, that's just a great strike. I mean, our player was on him pretty well. Let's look at the goal. Fabio here. I mean, I think Django could have done a better job, but he's trying to play the offside trap there. let him get behind him. But still, he was right there next to him, and you have to give credit to the striker there for I think it was Dinesh Almeida that was on him. But yeah, you have to give credit to the striker there for tucking it away really well. Coming up here on halftime, game's pretty even so far. They do have the goal, which is is their only advantage, but it's really all the advantage they need. We're gonna need our team to play well here. Not happy with the way Silva and Pereira are playing. They might we might see a debut by Bay. Another highlight here. Rodriguez on this right hand side, definitely tearing us apart, and he just that's a great ball, just in no man's land. I think Vincentini could have come out maybe, but I mean to work, and it's just like that's a excellent ball. Yeah, Vincentini just standing there basically. That's frustrating to see. Yeah, Jean Rodriguez on that right hand side is definitely tearing us apart at the moment. We definitely need to come back into this game. Another highlight here. If whatever happens in this highlight will likely be the last for a couple of our players here. Escobar, he's allowed, given plenty of time. Rodriguez on the ball again, but Warmerdam does a good job taking the ball away from him. He definitely didn't allow Rodriguez to get a best from that time. Talika, and he is almost lost out the ball, but Laredo picks it up. Grimshaw puts up to Talika, a little bit too far, but Talika does a good job keeping it in. He finds Paredes. And another, just not the quality of finishing I'm looking from our players so far. We've had both Firmino and Paredes having one-on-ones with the goalkeeper and just not able to finish. Let's bring on Lysenko. Hopefully his young legs can add something and add Marcus Bay in for a little bit of creativity. Let's bring on him as a shadow striker. Having a little bit of I think that'll work. We are down 2 goals, so we are going to need that kind of firepower. Another highlight here. And Grimshaw's going to get a card. He's going to get sent off. 2 sending offs in 3 games for him. I'm definitely going to have to talk to him about it. Not what I'm wanting to see. Laredo, let's just keep onward. At this point, this is just how we're gonna have to play at the moment. With one man in that midfield area. And they score right off the. They're definitely tearing us apart here. They're just not even that they're really tearing us apart. They're just scoring their chances and not. Looks like Flash Cruz has a gashed head. I'm gonna bring him up before he does anything worse. Brunson also gonna get his debut. Yeah, just I don't think they've outplayed us at all. We have more passes. We're winning more headers. Winning more tackles. They've just done more with their chances than we have. They've scored some great goals. Just a little bit more. Jean Rodriguez has been a master in this game. He may have gotten the assist on that free kick. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't expect him to score off it. Here we have hope we can get a consolation goal. Looks like we have somebody was pushed or pulled in the box. We're gonna have a penalty here. It may be Lysenko. I don't believe so. I thought Lysenko was on penalties. It's going to be Brunsanch, our right back, and he scores on his debut. Uh, uh, and that was amazing. He had kicked it as hard as I've ever probably seen in this game. Straight up the middle, and yeah, he just if the goalkeeper had tried to get a hand to that, he might have lost his hand. Now that we've scored that goal, I think we have. I mean, it's still going to be very tough, but I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't look to change things up a bit. Obviously, the goal was just from penalties. That doesn't really tell us a lot. Where are our shots coming from? Coming kind of cutting in from that left-hand side. Saved. I think this is Firmino's shot in the box. Yeah. Blocked. Kind of up the middle. Not really telling us anything at all. Let's see where our passes are coming from. Where are our key passes coming from? We have no key passes, so I guess that's a problem that we're not getting anything at all. No real creativity to put our players into anywhere. Intercepted, kind of in the middle. We haven't everything coming out of any kind of clearances are not really working. Scoring chances. Yeah, as one on the left, one dead center, one on the right. I'm not getting any knowledge from that. Let's look at our possession. See where we're holding the ball. Basically, very right-sided, as we can see. Let's look at them. Maybe we can stop them a bit. They're more central. We are definitely wearing out that right-hand side. I'm definitely gonna just focus there for sure. I'm probably gonna put Firmino on attack or something along those lines. Tell him to really go out some players. Let's look here. All right, let's tell him dribble more. Yeah, yeah, stay wide, get further forward. Not really want to mark anything pretty specifically. Yeah, just that's what we want to do. We want to just to aim across that far post. I think, yeah, let's do that. Maybe have Talika get on the end of one. Let's actually, well, let me just, I've got to put him on attack. 10 minutes left. Not over till it's over, I guess. Let's put him on attack. I really want him to. It seems like that's where naturally our game has been flowing, on that right-hand side. We should probably put on Brunsanch. Scored a goal. It was a penalty, but hopefully that'll give him some confidence to do something as. Another highlight here, but it's for Gondomar as of now. Players running around, kind of press them a little bit. Job in the midfield here finds Vjadiu on the left-hand side. Ikic clears it up. Finds Mamadov, who shoots, and it goes over. Again, we still have time here. We just need to do something with the time that we do have. Like I've said, the game's pretty even. They just done better with their chances, and it looks like that's just the way the game is going to end. Unfortunate for this to be our first loss of the season. It's good to a point that we can see that we can play with anybody. I think the only team that can really stop us is ourselves if we don't allow ourselves to put the goal in the back of the net. They just if João Rodrigues is not João Rodrigues is not the player of the match. Very surprising. What did João 8.3. I guess the Fabio did get 2 goals, but I felt like João Rodrigues was the one that was really making everything work there. I think um, definitely underrated in this game, as he seems to be pulling all the strings out there. Let's see the upcoming schedule. All right, everybody. So this is no, we just had our first loss of the season. Unfortunate. But we're still in a good place. Still, I think 5th, 6th. So, one loss, it's just a bump in the road. We can continue to play well. There's no reason why we shouldn't. Leixões ou Saint will come back against Agueda. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some points here. Leixões is going to be hard. Olnense, Saint, Agueda. But still, at the end of the season, some teams are going to start separating themselves from the rest of the pack. But we can't. We've definitely last season was very streaky for us. So we can't allow ourselves to kind of let one result influence the way we play. We just have to keep playing, and make sure that one loss is exactly that, just one loss, and continue to get points and wins. And if we do that, I think we can really make some noise in this division. So alright guys, thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and stay toasty, my friends.